Hey, it's Christina Feliciano Friends. I have YUALL the Plug here. He is a entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur.
Yeah. Industry connector, the plug. He knows lots of people, and he's been around for a while. And we have a lot of mutual friends. And thank you for being here.
Oh, sure. Thank you for having me.
So, your headline is Chicago made, Atlanta saved me, Jacksonville pays me. Can you break that down?
Okay, so Chicago made me. I was born and raised in Chicago.
Okay.
I say Atlanta slash LaGrange saved me, just because of the environment that I was born in Chicago. I felt like the South, which was like Atlanta and LaGrange, kind of just saved me.
What age did you come down here?
To Jacksonville.
Or to Atlanta? What time did you come to the South?
For high school.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was around like 14, 15.
How old are you now?
I'm 36.
Okay.
Yeah, then of course Jacksonville pays me because after my collegiate career, like I just made a living in Jacksonville. This is where I seen like my first real money.
Yeah. And how long have you been in Jacksonville for?
So I originally came from college in 2007.
What school you went out for?
JU.
Okay.
And Edward Waters, EW. So
okay.
I originally came out here to go to college and.
Did you play sports?
Yeah, I played basketball.
Okay, very cool.
And I don't know, I kind of gravitated towards the city in so many different ways. And after like exploring a little bit, LA, Canada, I just really was like, okay, Jacksonville's gonna be my home.
Yeah, I love Jacksonville. What part of town are you in?
I'm like, so I just moved from E-Town.
Okay.
But now I'm like way out, close to Callahan, in like a new.
I used to live in Dinsmore.
Yeah, I'm in like a new, what do you call it, new construction.
Yeah, where are you living? I know that area really well, actually.
I'll tell you.
Well, okay, I can't remember. But anyway, I used to live. I'll say where I used to live. I used to live on, is it Dunn and New Kings Road?
Yep.
There's like a IGA, and across it there's a Dinsmore boat ramp, and I used to live there's called Trout River Landing, and we had a house there on the Trout River.
Yeah, not too far.
Yeah, so
yeah,
so there's a lot of movement. I like it over there.
Yeah,
it's more country over there.
Yeah, it is.
It's like a different feel.
I'm a city boy, so.
You don't like it?
No, I like it. It's out the way.
Yeah, but people are nice out there.
I think it's better for just who I am as a public figure. Just kind of being like, out of the city.
Are you close to Cary Forest?
Who's that?
Well, you're close to it. You just don't know that you're close to it. So off camera, I'll tell you. You can go to Cary Forest. It's close to where that is, and there's a sign, and they have bears out there.
Real bears?
Yeah, for real.
I thought I was the only bear there.
No, Cary Forest. So your father founded, how am I saying? Cabinari, a record company. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so my father's deceased now.
I'm sorry.
So I appreciate that. But yeah, I mean that's kind of my introduction to the music industry. I think vicariously. I didn't really do anything with it back then because I was so young.
Yeah.
But a lot of memories.
So was it the 80s, 70s, 80s?
No, yeah, 80s, 90s for him.
Okay.
So just my upbringing, just experiencing different things.
And was he in Chicago?
Yeah, Chicago.
Okay, Chicago.
Yeah. And I think vicariously, I just heard a lot about it. A lot of people, gave me different stories and things, and I think it just became a part of my culture, my bloodline. I always tell people, like, I really was, like, born to do this. Like, it wasn't something that I just said, oh, I think I'm going to do it. Like, every step of my journey has had something to do with music or entertainment. So.
Yeah. What lessons did he instill on you?
Definitely, I would say consistency, just leadership, showing that if you want to do something, you just got to lock in and really do it. Because I seen him make it out of a place where a lot of people wasn't blessed, to make it out of it. So to see him gain some type of success and really just persevere through the odds will probably be the biggest lesson.
Okay, that's cool. And then, so you've worked with 2 Chainz?
Yep, 2 Chainz.
Kevin Gates?
Yep.
Nardo Wick?
Yep.
JK?
YK. Just kidding.
I don't know who that is.
YK Osiris. He has a hit record called Worth It. I will give you the world, baby girl. You just got
Izzy knows it. Well, she loves it.
Yeah. So I've been over the years, and I've worked with a plethora of artists, but you definitely named some of the bigger ones.
What's Kevin Gates like?
Man, he's a
character.
Definitely a character. Comes with a lot of energy. Ultimately, though, good-hearted person. Definitely make sure the room is taken care of, and I mean, I've been knowing Kevin since I think around like 2016.
Okay.
Maybe earlier, maybe like 2015. In the early days of his career, before it got, by any means, before some of the bigger records dropped, I was able. Really, all the artists that you name, I kind of knew them before they made it to like that next level.
Mm-hmm. What do you think? Why do some people last and some people disappear? What in your opinion?
I mean,
do you think it's them or do you think it's the culture?
I mean, the reality of it, nothing lasts forever.
For sure, 100%.
And I also think that everybody has their time, and I think it's a phase for everything. The industry itself, I mean, it's proven that it changes like every 6 months.
That frequently?
Yeah.
That's pretty
just
frequent.
due to like social
media. Yeah, but that's pretty frequent.
But if you really think about it, it's always something like evolving. It's always something new. Like, once upon a time, TikTok wasn't as big as it is now. It'll be another social platform coming out. So I think it's just the relevancy. Yeah. It's not easy to stay relevant. And the attention spans these days are so low.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is take a scroll and now you're on to the next artist.
Right, the next one. So how much do you think nightlife contributes?
To like the culture?
Or just to making people known or not?
I mean, well, that's where the music is spread. I think that's where the energy is felt. The club scene, concerts. So I mean, I think it contributes.
Is it still like that now, or is it more with social media where you don't need that as much? Or do you still need the live?
Honestly, it's definitely fading off of the person to person interaction. It's definitely going to the digital world, which is unfortunate for a lot of different people. Yeah. Because
do you think people miss out that are like better in person than digital?
Yeah, because I would think so. I can't really feel your energy through the screen. I can see it, but I can't really feel it. So
I could see that
when you go to somebody's concert, like when you're at the show, like you can see them, you can feel them. Yeah. Compared to just watching it on your phone, and kind of like. It's getting to the point now you don't even know if it's real because AI.
No, yeah, because I could even imagine too, like someone. I mean, I don't know because I'm not in this industry, but just like someone that could be real soulful and like in person, maybe isn't as charismatic for like a short to get the.
For sure. I mean, like people get like misconstrued with me like all the time. Like they always perceive me one way, and then when they meet me, they like, dang, that's crazy. Like I would have never thought that you were like this.
No, that's offline. So I get that.
It definitely could hurt you, but it also could help people who's not as characteristic or charismatic. Like the shy people or the people who aren't so like out there when it comes to social, and they can give you a different perception online. Yeah. Because you only got that 15, 20 seconds.
No, I've enjoyed it. Like it's helped me. Yeah. Because I'm kind of like extroverted, introverted, and like not everyone, but like in town, people like know me, but they really like you don't see me. I'm not outside at all. Like I do things like this, or which is inside, or I have like I go in River City, like. So I know a lot of people, but I'm very like I don't go.
Yeah. That's how I am. I try to stay less accessible as possible. I think that builds your value.
I think so too.
Because now when you see me, like be in an environment where you can support the product.
That's how I feel. I mean, I do it. I think just because I'm like I don't like being outside. I don't like a lot of people.
The older I've gotten, that's kind of where I'm at as well.
Yeah. Not always. Yeah. And so it's funny. So people are like, everyone, or they all say like I'm social, but then I'll be like, really, when you view me, I'm posting a lot, so I'm getting a lot of views. But really, like I'm not around anybody. It's like me and a selfie with my dog Coco outside. Like
I was just telling somebody like I'm definitely more introverted than probably would think because I don't put myself in environments where I have to be around people.
Yeah, it's funny because I own my own business, so because I own my own business, people are choosing to come see me, so I feel comfortable. So someone's like seeing some of my work, and they're like they want to see me, so I feel super comfortable. And I've forgotten because I've had my own business for a minute now, kind of been independent for about like 8-10 years. I went to a birthday party this weekend at Nona Blue. 20, 30 people. I knew a lot of people there, but I felt so like not, everyone's like Christine, but I felt so like not in my element, and and it was so wild because everyone, not every, they knew me, and it was like, but and I was like, I forgot, like I don't like this, like this is not like, social anxiety. It was for real. I was like, so so you wear a lot of hats. So I had a creative executive, talent manager. So I want to hear a little more. Talent manager. What do you do with that?
So I manage artists, athletes, influencers. I have a couple of actors and actresses on my roster.
And what's your company, or what do you do? Or you work for a company?
Well, no, I have my own company. Okay. Co-manage, co-own. Oh my God, Dave! Shout out to Dave, man. Dave the Great. But SOB Music Group. That stands for Standing on Business.
Not son of a bitch.
Everybody thinks that, but no sons of bitches over here.
Do you know James Coleman?
This is the second person that I gotta say no.
Okay, so James Coleman, he's kind of big locally. People know him locally. Okay. He played very briefly for the Saints, but he played and was really big at FSU. Okay. And now he does he's a sportscaster independent. He's a good friend of my business partner. But he has a nonprofit called it's FTK. No. Man, yeah, but it's not. But it's like, but the actual acronym. What is it supposed to be?
It's something. Is it for the kids?
Yeah, something for the kids. Yeah, but it's yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, but it's man, fuck them kids. But then it's like
No, you gotta introduce me. I like.
Yeah, he's a great person. Yeah, you like him.
So my management company is SOB Music Group.
Okay. Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, it's like having adult children. That's how.
So how do you make money that way? Do you just get a percentage of like? Would you book them and they get a percentage? Sorry, the businesswoman in me is always like, how are you making the money?
I mean, as a manager, see agreed percentage of the overall career. Mm-hmm. There's some people that's the artists. There's different deals that they may get, even if it's fashion deals or a lot of times it's just.
And how do you have the connections to make that? Just from the years in the industry?
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing it for a long time. I started out as an artist myself.
Okay.
And I think just kind of going through the path and through the journey, like meeting so many people, it's almost like, I guess the best way I would describe it is like school. Mm-hmm. Like once you get into the school system, you don't really know how you start meeting everybody.
Yeah, you
like at other schools, but it's almost just like this person knows that person, and now you're around this person. Now you've met that person because of this person, and the industry is pretty much like the same. I met so many people early on in my career. I would have never projected them to be like as big as they were.
Yeah, I think, in my opinion, a lot of it is not quitting and kind of staying the same place too.
Yeah,
this is my opinion.
Yeah, you can't. You definitely can't just stick to one place. You gotta move around.
Well, no, I disagree with you. So I think sticking in one place can help you.
Like being in one market?
Yeah, so I came here like 18 years ago. Mm-hmm. I was up. My husband was up. We moved from North Dakota. Making a very long story short, he dies, lose everything. I was incarcerated in the city for 18 months. No one came to visit me, anything. But then, like, when I came back and everything, everyone's like, I think there's something to the fact that I've been, you know what I'm saying? Well, and I never stopped. Like, the whole time I've always been how I've been, always spoken how I've spoken. Like, and I think that.
I can see how.
If that makes sense. Like, it's weird, but I think, not moving and kind of, like, just.
Well, I guess it depends on who you want to know you, because the world is so big to expand past. But I'm also a firm believer that it's not always about where you're from. It's kind of where you're at.
For sure. And I'm not from Jacksonville. I came here like 25.
Where you from?
So my mother's Swedish. Okay. My dad's from Kentucky. If you follow my social media, I always say I'm half Swedish, half something redneck. We had a farm growing up, but I grew up in Maryland. We had a horse farm in Maryland, and then I came down when I was 18 to Polk County, which is like real country.
Who's from Polk County? It's from Polk County. I think Plaza is from Polk County.
I don't know. There was like the Oak something boys back in the day. That's from Polk County. Yeah. But yeah, so I came out at 18, and then I would spend my summers in Sweden growing up. So I have dual citizenship. So I spoke Swedish, grew up in the country, and then I went to prep school outside of Baltimore. So I really, part of it's like, I don't talk about this much, but almost like my identity's always kind of been like very like all over the place because I'm like country, but I'm going to prep school because my mother's Swedish and like all, and then
Kentucky and the DMV is
exactly. And then I came down to Polk County. I've water skied my whole life since I was young. I've water skied in Sweden, and then Polk County they have the chain of lakes, so I spent tons of time on the water skiing. And then my husband, he was New Yorican from the Bronx.
He was what?
New Yorican.
Oh, from New York, Puerto Rico.
Yeah. Yeah, New Yorican from the Bronx. Yeah, so he was New Yorican, and then he played Division I baseball, and I met him in college.
Oh, wow.
And, yeah.
What school?
So he was at Georgia State.
Oh yeah. The Panthers. It's right downtown.
Yeah, so he was at Georgia State, and then he had actually transferred to Warner University, which is a small liberal arts college. That's where I was. So I was at Warner, so he was going to redshirt because he was playing Division I. When you play Division I, he was going on his senior year. If you redshirt, you don't get full scholarship. And he was pretty poor, so he couldn't afford. So he went to do redshirt. But then he met me, and he said, "I'm going to play ball. I'm going to show you." So he played ball at Warner for his senior year.
I know exactly what it is.
And then he had been drafted out of high school. He made a really good decision because back in the day, if you got drafted out of high school and you didn't make it, you couldn't go back, right? Because if you got paid professionally, you probably don't see, but if you got paid professionally for minors, you couldn't play college ball because you were a professional athlete. So he made a good decision. Instead of trying to go to minors out of college or out of high school, he did Division I. So he did that, and then all these teams wanted to draft him. He needed Tommy John surgery, but his family wasn't from money, so he couldn't take. We graduated college, so he couldn't take a year off. So he ended up working at Enterprise Rent-A-Car, living with his dad, saving money. I went to nursing school, and then he saved up money, asked me to marry him. And then he was working at Enterprise. I'm working as a nurse, and then he was like, I kind of want to do more. So he started studying to become an attorney. And then he was applying to law school. I was applying to nurse practitioner school, and then we moved to Jacksonville for him to go to Florida Coastal, and I went to UF. So that's kind of like where how we got here. So
yeah, I mean, but probably met a lot of people along the way.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
That's what I mean by like moving around sometimes. It can definitely benefit you, especially if you're in a world like this.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of the book by Malcolm Gladwell? It's called Outliers.
No, I haven't.
Anyway, so it talks about different people and the types of people that are successful. And it sounds like, I don't know because I don't know that, I've only just met you, but there's connectors.
Yeah.
And like people that just kind of are able to their success is because they're connectors. Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
That's what they call me.
Yeah, exactly. So it sounds like you're a connector. So it takes a very special skill set because not many people can have that. So it's a compliment.
Yeah, you gotta know who to match up and where.
Yeah.
I tell people all the time, it's literally like the plug, plug that you put in the wall.
Yeah.
You gotta know who the plug is to get the electricity.
Right. So it said, I have that you're executive director of Serenity and Hookah Lounge.
Yes.
All right. Where's that? And what's the signs behind the pack room?
So it's located right here in Jackson Beach.
Okay.
Behind the Choose Gym.
I'm just nodding. Where's that?
Okay, so I don't know either. I'm not from here, but it's on Beach Boulevard.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
11396 Beach Boulevard if you're in Jacksonville,
okay.
Jacksonville Beach. It's in the same plaza as the U.S. Post Office.
Okay.
And Tonka Tacos and the Bailey's Gym.
All right.
We're right in front of it. The follow-up question was, what's the science to a packed house?
Yeah. Music, energy, facing, timing.
That's a good question. I don't know if I want to give them the answer all the way.
It's all right. People can't replicate you. I always said I'll tell my secrets, and you can't do it the way I do it.
So I mean, really, it's all about a niche. Having a niche, being different, giving people an experience that they can't get elsewhere. With Serenity, we're a Japanese cuisine restaurant.
That's really cool. Okay.
So we're mixing the two worlds into one. It's definitely different. It makes your job a lot harder. Trying to combine two different demographics into one. I'm definitely thinking about making some changes this year, like just going more towards the lounge vibe.
Okay. So right now it's like a restaurant, and then at night kind of.
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna go more loungy, instead of full service restaurant, because it kind of gives you a.
Is it like cigar bar lounge? Is it kind of cigar bar feel?
No, it has a restaurant feel.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you more of like a hookah lounge. That's what I'm gonna change it to. I'm in the transition of doing it right now, actually.
Okay.
We've definitely seen some success over the year. We've been open February 7th will be our first year anniversary.
Oh, congratulations!
Thank you. It's hard out here to be in business for a year, so definitely.
Congratulations for sure.
But yeah, I mean, it's all about a niche, and I think that's one of the most important things in business, especially in hospitality, like making sure you have a niche and keeping it new, refreshed, and that's why we're about to make some changes now, just to keep the customers guessing and making sure we give them something new and always having something like different from other places.
So do you advertise mainly word of mouth or how?
Social media, definitely digital. The vicarious way of promotion is definitely, to me, is the biggest form, but like I said, it's getting harder because people like yourself don't want to be outside.
I don't want to be outside.
It's almost like harder to kind of talk to people and tell them like where you're going.
Yeah.
So yeah, you gotta use your ads. You have to use your digital
I'll
marketing.
advertise for outside all day long. You won't catch me outside.
That's a meme right there.
Yeah.
Catch me outside.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, definitely you have to utilize the digital marketing. That's like super important these days.
Yeah. So, Jacksonville isn't really seen as a cultural hub. Do you think it's going to change?
Yeah, I mean, right now, things in a transition of changing, especially with Sean coming downtown, creating like the entertainment district, the Four Seasons.
That's going to be good. I have a girlfriend, I don't know, Keisha. She has Pizzazz Romance? She's been in ATL in Miami for a while, and she's trying to kind of bring like upper, like yachts and different things. And she has this vision. It's really cool. She's a good friend of mine. She rents from my business partner in the same building, but she has this kind of vision for Jacksonville. It's like we're not this like popping champagne yachts, but like she imagines that we could be there.
I think the city has
my kids
potential.
will be there for it.
the city has a lot of potential. You can see the infrastructure growing. You can see them like they're building so many residential places. That's clearly an indication that the city is growing.
Yeah,
they're not building all these houses and apartments and condo duplexes for nothing. Trust me, the city is ahead of the civilians. They know what they're doing. So I think the culture is gonna grow, and I mean since I've been here, compared to where we are now, it has grown tremendously. So yeah, I think it'll continue to grow. I mean, I love Jacksonville.
I do too.
I put my 10 toes in the ground and made a footprint here.
Yeah, that's what I'm always like. I hope I die here.
You said what?
I hope I die here.
Oh, man, I just want to die in my sleep.
Well, but I'm saying that.
I don't care where I'm at, like, just as long as I'm sleeping, not suffering.
No, I think about that stuff though. Like I'm like I would like if we. I don't know. I think about that. I'd like to live here for the rest of my life, if possible.
I mean, I couldn't see myself really living outside of Florida. I mean, I could definitely see myself living in Miami. But I've stayed in LA before. I lived in Canada.
Yeah.
I lived in Chicago. We lived in.
What part of Canada?
Montreal.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Cold as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy. It's like Chicago all over again.
I lived briefly in North Dakota. My Kentucky dad did a year in Nova Scotia.
Wow, I've never met anybody that lived in North Dakota before. Or South Dakota. Those are like the states that you just hear about.
I know, right? I know.
Talk to people that's from North Dakota. Like, where you from?
Yeah.
North Dakota? What part? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, right. So, what do you think real influence looks like versus clout?
Influence you to do and spin. It converts. That's what influence does. Clout convinces you to look and see.
That's a good answer.
So I think influence is something that makes you want to do something, and clout is something that you can see.
Okay, that's a really good answer.
Yeah. And one's real, one's fake.
Yeah.
Because I can influence you to do something, but if you're just seeing my clout, like you don't even know what you're. It's like a window shopper compared to a buyer.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The clout person is just a window shopper.
Yeah.
And the buyer, I'll influence you to come in here and actually purchase something.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
And business conversion is the biggest thing. I'm trying to get you to convert into a customer. So yeah, I would take the influence.
Yeah, that's what I think too. I think I don't know if I'm like an influencer, but I'm a business person.
I used to think clout was like everything because of perception. But then once I got grown people bills.
Yeah, that's where I've always been. And Izzy knows I'm just like, if it's making me money, then it's worth it. If it's not, because I'll get like sometimes like people will be like, they can see me, but if it's not, if I'm not making money, I don't care. Like I don't even want to be seen. I just, to be real honest, I just would like to be really wealthy and just have my family and have no social media. But that was not in the cards for me, so here I am.
The words of amigos, I'd rather be rich than famous.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like doing this podcast and stuff because it's work, and it's it's fortunate. I never want to take it for granted. So I've been very blessed. But if you look at like when I had custody of my kids and my husband was alive, like I might have posted once a year. Yeah. You know, it was not. We lived over in the Trout River. Like that was just not me. I didn't
now,
care.
Though, you have to post it even.
No, for sure. So now I have to, and it's working. And I don't want to say, I don't want to be negative and be like, because it is. It's been a huge blessing, and people have been following.
Times are changing.
Yeah, so I'm doing it, but
back then, clout didn't pay.
Right.
Like now, you know, you can get on the internet, and as long as you have influence, like people will pay you to do things.
Yeah.
So the times have changed, and the perception of how to do things have changed. Because I don't know, I don't even think. I don't know who's out there still looking for clout. I gotta check into my clout chasers because right now I don't give a damn about clout. Like, yeah, I definitely need you to be able to influence, and let's be able to figure out a way to get some money.
And I also think too to be real, and we don't. I don't usually have people that are kind of in your industry, but I think part of the reason I'm like pseudo successful is because I don't care. You know, like because truly I care, and I really do care about with my business. I try to like help people lose weight or look pretty, or I'm in recovery. I talk about like calming nervous system, so I do care about people. But it's like if you took my social media away, if you took like I'd be fine. Yeah. And I know that I'd be fine because I literally lost everything, like financially everything, and I was okay. So it doesn't make or break me. So I mean, I love it and I appreciate it, and I'm blessed to everyone that gives me business. But it's like at the end of the day, I'm like I'm gonna be no matter what. Max Marco and Leah's mom. I believe in Jesus. I'm gonna be a daughter of God no matter what. So no matter what you take from me, like that's my identity. Yeah, I'm a mama. Sure. I'm a Christian, or I believe in Jesus, and then everything else, like it can come and go, but I'll be. I'm still gonna be me.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense.
Yeah, so I think that
do get caught up in the hype.
Yeah, and I don't. So, and like Izzy knows me pretty. Like I really like. I'm just, and even too, like my parents. I talk to my parents all the time. Like I'm just like my best friend from high school is still texting her today. My best friend from college, like So and they've seen me like I've been incarcerated in 3 states. I've gone through some rough times, and like they were all there for me. So it's like, don't get me wrong. I want to do better, and I want to make money and things. But at the end of the day, like I've lost it all. I know who's there. I know who's not there, and.
That's a testament of your character. Yeah. Because I still got my same friends from college, high school, 15, 20 plus years, never fell out, never switched up. So I think it's just a testament to the character.
Well, it's funny because Anna and I I met you through Anna. She's known me for 4 years, but she doesn't know me on the level. We've only recently started hanging out more. Well, we had a maintenance guy in this house, and my mama, who she's Swedish, she had come over. She had surgery earlier today. She's all right. She had back surgery. She's been in a lot of pain. She's not doing well. Well, the person that he had sent over hadn't gotten everything fixed. So she had come over, and I was like, Mama, will you please make sure these things were done? So she told me.
How did you say that in Swedish?
Mama, can du... Something, I don't, because I think I was speaking English, but Mama, can you snälla hjälpa mig? So, yeah, so can you help me? So she said, okay. So she ends up calling me. It's like 10:30. I'm working. She's like, I told him, like, he didn't know what he was doing, and he needed to go, and he's going to Home Depot, and he's going to come right back. Okay. He doesn't come back. So then at 7 o'clock at night, this is like 2 nights ago, Anna was over for dinner. So his manager, the maintenance guy, it was not the guy that was over, but the guy that, hired him, called me. It was on speaker, and Anna had never seen the side of me. He was like, well, I want to let you know your mother was very disrespectful to my employer, and he doesn't want to come back on the premises unless she's like not there. So then I was like twofold. Part of me was like, I know my mom was in the wrong because I know how my mom gets, but I'm such a like, I'm going to rock for my family. So I'm like, what? How? No, not that little lady. She is sweet. She has surgery this year. I was going off, and Anna was like,
we all have that moment, that scene.
Right, and then I called, so then I did all that, and then I called my mom. I said, Mama, but your day. She's like, förlåt. She's like, I'm sorry. I was just förlåt, sorry. She's like, förlåt. And I was like, yeah.
When I'm done, I'm going to be a point.
Yeah, Swedish, so. But at the end of the day, and then Anna was like, she was okay, but she just had never seen that. I mean, she's met my mom, she's met my dad, met my brother, but I was like, that's just how I am. And then I was talking to Milton, who's my husband, his family's cousin this morning. I was telling her the story, but it's like, I just always am like, I ride so hard for family.
No, as you should. As you should. There's nothing wrong with that at all.
Yeah.
Shout out to Anna, though.
Yeah, Anna, I love her. She's a good person. Yeah, no, I'm really happy. I've known her for the last 4 years, and she's done a lot. Like, even just like I was talking to another friend about Anna recently too, and I'm like, I don't know. Anna keeps on helping me. I'm like, I don't know if she has an ankle, and she's like, I think Anna just really likes you. Yeah, and I was like, I think Anna's
definitely genuine.
No, she really is.
She's just a helpful person, and she thinks she can do something.
She's really kind. I really like Anna. Yeah, and like I said, there's not that many friends in town that I've met. Like my mom, my dad, my brother, and Anna's met all of them. So, yeah. So what does your daily routine look like?
Depends.
Do you work out?
Yeah, I do. I go to the gym quite often. Shout out to my trainer.
Are you a lifter or cardio or both?
So I'm recently down like 28 pounds.
Oh, congratulations!
Shout out to my trainer, Rob Grimes. Yeah, but yeah, a little both. I've recently been lifting more because I've gotten down to close to the weight that I want to be at.
Okay.
So now I'm like cut up a little bit.
You said your dad?
Yeah, I'm a full-time father.
How old are your kids?
My daughter is 16 and my son is 8.
Nice.
Shout out to my mini-me's and my twin. So yeah, my routine is typically waking up at 6 something in the morning, taking the little ones to school, getting some breakfast, meditating, prayer, going to the gym, stopping by one of the businesses. I do a lot of traveling due to my work because my artists are like always on the road or doing shows or tours or just hostings or whatever. So my routine fluctuates depending on the day, the time, and the quarter that we're in.
Okay.
Like, today I'm here. Next week I'll be, we have a tour from Miami all the way to Canada. So
oh, wow.
I'll be gone throughout the Valentine's week. And yeah, I mean, my routine changes, but my daily routine definitely, if I'm here on daddy duties most of the time. And,
that's cool.
Self-development the other time, just trying to get my body together.
Do you feel like a lot of people want access to you?
Yes. Fortunately.
So
Unfortunately.
Right. Because if they stopped you, they'd dry up.
Yeah, I mean.
So how do you handle that?
Being selective with who I give my energy to. No pun intended. I tell people all the time, like, I'm a spiritual gangster. Because I have to be very protective of who I allow in my circle.
Do you go to church or you?
No, I've never found like a real church home here in Jacksonville. But I've also come to believe that you don't have to go into a building to have that connection with God.
Do you believe in Jesus? Are you Christian or no?
No religion. I'm just a spiritual being.
Okay.
I think if you do convert to like one religion, I think it keeps you from being aware of everything else. And I know the word says that God created everything. So therefore, like, I've never just wanted to put a box on my understanding, not my beliefs, because I think we all believe in our God or whoever you choose to believe in. But as far as the religion, that keeps you, I think the understanding is secluded to only one way of understanding.
Yeah. I disagree, but well.
Why do you say that?
So for me personally, so I've been raised in like a Christian home, but when I was so I've always since I was a little girl believes like in Jesus was the Son of God, and I've gone into my mom was Lutheran Methodist, but then and I've always had this belief, like I always believed Jesus was the Son of God, like I followed Jesus, not really Christianity, different things. Even my kids when they were little, my husband was Catholic, Puerto Rican, but then when I was incarcerated, I even read the Bible from the front. I did an NLT, which was New Living Translation, so it was an easy version. But even that, like, it resonated with me, and like, I I would go as far to say that I would die for my kids and I would die for my belief in Jesus. Like it's that strong that I believe that he's the Son of God and that I believe the Bible is the Word of God. Not that and I always say, like, I almost don't even like saying Christian or this, like, I'm not trying to point, but I'm like, I believe Jesus is the Son of God. I believe the Bible is the Word of God. But I mean, I really strongly,
like you said, I don't think that message doesn't necessarily reflect Christianity though. I think that's just that's your belief of what resonates to you. Because like a part of my family is Islam. Okay. And then the other part of my family is Catholic. Okay. But then when I moved down south, I got introduced to the Baptist, to the Christian world. Yeah. And to be honest, it's almost like everybody is doing the same thing, just different languages. Yeah. Like, one person is calling this person the Son of God, and then this person is calling this person Son of God. But I think everybody is. And to me, and this is my outlook on things. God is love and good. So as long as your intentions or as long as your mental is focusing on something, the greater the good, then you're a representation of God. I don't think it matters directly how and what your beliefs are, as long as you're believing in something that's good.
Yeah, I guess like just for me, because I was in situations where I had nobody, like nobody, and this is just my personal experience, and I'm like I would live in it, but like I just like I called on Jesus and Jesus being the Son of God, and like there's no other way for me to explain how I've gotten as far as and like, without Jesus, and like that's just
I think it's
but I'm just saying like that's
just a representation of good though. Yeah, you're basically saying you're in a bad situation and you put your belief in something that was better than bad. For sure. Love and good. Yeah. And I'll leave you with this because I'm huge on spirituality. I'll leave you with this though. It has to have something to do with language because English and the alphabet wasn't the first created language or pronunciations. Yeah. So before we were able to speak English, which is what we're reading in, these things had to exist. Yeah. No. So what were they saying and calling it?
Well, it's interesting because I studied at Oxford for a year when I was 19 and I did philosophy and theology. Ooh. And St. Francis of Assisi, he has a quote that says, preach the gospel and when necessary use words. Which is kind of,
And I think if that's the case, therefore you were able to do it without using words.
No, for sure.
So that has to be the greater good within you. And what I tell people is God is within us. The good is within us. Like Jesus is the Son of God, but so he also said that we are as well. Yeah. We might not be on the same level, but we also have to be obedient to the word.
No, I agree with that for sure. So, how do you protect your energy?
I mean, pretty much.
You just ignore people that you don't want to talk to?
No, I mean, I ain't perfect. Yeah. And I come from a very rough upbringing. So I've definitely had to give myself time to grow and develop to be able to know how to protect my energy. Really, I think it's kind of like what we talked about earlier, just not allowing people to have access. Yes. And just being very aware, like, I have a easy button to press, and if you press that button, you don't have to come around me. Like I don't fiend or feed off of people. I feed off of myself. I'm self motivated. I do this for myself, for my family, for the things that are around me. So if it don't mean me nothing well, then you can catch the deuce, and I probably won't. And I'm a Cancer. So,
two of my boys are Cancers.
So, once it's funky,
I got an Aquarius, and I got two Cancers. And my mom is a Cancer too.
Yeah. So you definitely, once it's funky, it's funky. That's kind of it. I don't really do the 3-strike rule.
One strike out.
I mean, you fool me once, shame on me. You ain't gonna fool me again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah, I'm a Taurus.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
I'm real loyal, but I'm a little stubborn. Yes. But I'm loyal. Yeah.
Dang, how's podcasting being a Taurus? Because you have to deal with so many different people's opinions. So.
Yeah, I mean, I don't, because I think I do it once a week, so I don't think it's that I think probably interpersonal relationships. Like meeting someone for an hour is probably easy. You know, I
kind
of like take it in. Like, all right, yeah. So I think I would say more my interpersonal, more the people that like deal with me. Yeah, I would say more like an Izzy would probably more talk about the Taurus than the people that just met me. Like, because I can kind of.
April?
May 7th, yeah. Okay. I'm not close to Gemini. I'm closer to Aries. Yeah.
I'm a Cancer, so I'm in July.
Okay, where's your birthday?
July 13th.
Okay, my oldest is the 16th.
Oh, wow.
And my middle is the 24th.
And where's your mom?
The 22nd. She's on the cusp.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
My grandmother's the 18th. Both
okay. No, that's cool. Yeah. All right. And then, what's something that you had to unlearn?
Something I had to unlearn would be that I'm not able to please everybody.
Okay.
Yeah. I thought, when we touched on a couple of these things, I thought if you're doing something right, then other people should rock with what you're doing, support you and what you're doing, or just in general, just trying to be a people pleaser can definitely lead to self-destruction. So I think if I was to put it in an answer, one thing I had to unlearn is you matter first. So I had to relearn that I matter first because kind of go by yourself. So go down by yourself.
For sure.
Make sure your 10 toes is good before anybody else.
And how long did it take you to learn? Is that something like more recent? Or?
Yeah, I'm 36. I think I it had a lot to do with my spiritual journey. I think I really started understanding myself, who I am, who I was becoming as a man. 28. So it took me like 28 years, but they do say that it takes a man's brain 25 years.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I think women and men.
Yeah, they even have like laws, to speak on your story. One of my younger brothers has been incarcerated for the last 18 years.
I'm sorry to hear that.
At 65-year sentence. But we have recently gotten his case opened back up for them to reconsider or recharge him or give him a lesser sentence because of the development of the mind. Okay. He made a decision at 18.
That's hard. I'm really involved in prison ministry as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Prison ministry? Okay, yeah.
I mean, I go to YUALL, which is correctional. I used to do PDF jail, and now we go to YUALL. We'll do an hour church, and we just do basically arts and crafts. But I hang out with the lifers, and I have a really big heart. I mean, Izzy knows this. Like for the rest of my life, I want to do jail and prison ministry for women, and I actually have a big heart. I think I don't know as much about men, but I know for the women, they're throwing in Florida. They threw the books at these ladies for things that they should, in my opinion, should not have thrown the books on them for. And people, and because I'm a Christian, it talks about, and Jesus says, don't forget the widows, don't forget the people in jail. So that's something I take to heart.
Oh, yeah, so, I mean,
where is he?
He's in Chicago, outside of Chicago. Yeah, some bullshit-ass system, but...
Yeah, no, I feel it
justice
makes
for
me like
justice for Tramiel, for sure.
Yeah, no, it's so, and it's like I feel it makes me like want to cry because it's just like in one moment, like you can just make a bad decision that can
one decision will change your life. And I talk to him like 3-4 times a day.
Yeah.
We always speaking on that, and it's crazy that he's incarcerated, but sometimes, a lot of the time, 90% of the times, his spirit is higher than mine.
Yeah.
And that just lets you know it doesn't matter where you're at.
Yeah, that's true.
I've watched him figuratively develop his mind to where he's at now. He's definitely in a better space mentally. I hate that he has to,
Yeah, no, that's tough.
experience life the way he's experiencing it. But, his motivation, he says that he lives through me. Because I don't care what I'm doing. I'm going to answer the phone.
Yeah.
I let the phone sit there and he'll just listen to, I mean, he'll know your voice better than yourself probably.
Yeah.
Because,
how old is he now?
He's 35.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, 35. Yeah, my little brother. Yeah. So it's crazy. I mean, I tell you all the time, shit, I'm doing the time with him.
Yeah.
You know, I got to pick up the
They gave him
phone.
65?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, it is. At 18.
That's really crazy.
At 18. Shit, damn near 17. Really, was just turned 18.
Well, that's like when people are like, because I go, I go to the prison. I try to go every other Saturday. I made a commitment. I go at least once a month to Ocala. We meet. It's 11:20, so I don't go to church there, but I go. We meet at 12:30. We're there all day. We come back around 10 p.m. I try to go every other Saturday. I'm committed to at least once a month. But when people are asking me, they'll be like, "Oh, how's it like?" With the I'm like, honestly, all I'm like is it could have been me. Yeah. Every story, I'm like, sure. Been there, done, almost thought of doing that.
I mean, in his situation, like if somebody was, coming at me trying to take my life, like
no, exactly. So it's one of these, and then I said I was incarcerated in 3 states. I was also held for 18 months downtown.
In Jacksonville?
In PDF for 18 months, yeah. So yeah, I was a PDF for 18 months, and so I just, and even with them, again, I still have a right to ladies that are in prison, and a lot of like, I'm one of my best friend that was in prison. They charged her with murder. She got a manslaughter charge, but even her whole story, and I've thought about, I don't know if I have the resources to get her, with the podcast, but her story is just crazy. And it's a very similar thing where it was like this guy, and I'll say her name's Jessica Norton, but the guy, and it's recorded, he pulled out, he was older, but he pulled out a samurai sword on her. What are you supposed to like?
You get chopped.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then they try to say it was excessive. So basically, I'll tell you the story. She got him down with a laundry. There's a laundry bin. She got him down. She started kicking him in the head. She calls 911. When they first they cuff him because they think he's the aggressor. But he says, "Oh, my head hurts." By chance, the way that she kicked him in the head, brain bleed, and he died. Then the family started to they let her go that night. The state attorney looked at the videos, they had video in the house, let her go. She was working Riverside, physical therapist, assistant, different things. About a month later, they came and cuffed her and arrested her for second-degree murder. But it's like, this is crazy. Yeah. This gentleman, I know he has a samurai. What are you? Yeah, damn, that's like, this is crazy. I mean, this is wild. And it's just, and now like and then they got her to plead for manslaughter, thinking like she got a public defender. She was poor. She's half Native American, so she didn't have money for, a good attorney. And then they were like, well, just plead manslaughter, you'll get time served. And then they threw the books at her and gave her like 15 years. Wow. Yeah. So, yeah. We don't have it financially. Yeah, no. More recently, we've been blessed to get them a lawyer. And it's, but it's hard once you get in the system where you plead, it gets real hard to try to like. So long to get somebody to the case, but no, it's hard. And I mean, I scream his name everywhere. Free Woody, justice for Tramiel. Yeah. I feel like we all deserve a second chance at life, especially if it's. I think it should be like a limit to how much time you can actually do for certain crimes, and mentality behind it. No, I agree. If it was a perfect place, we'll all be living for it. So it is what it is. Right? And I had another woman that was in there, and her son and my oldest son Max went to Dinsmore Elementary School together. And she, again, it's not right, but she was working at a gas station, kind of not that well off. They'd had like a barbecue, had a couple drinks, ended up having like a DUI manslaughter. They threw the books at her too, sent her for 12 years. And I remember when she came back. I don't know, but like when she came back, and it was 12 years, but like just the guttural cries that she's missing, which is nothing compared to your brother at 65. But it's just like here you are, and it's not like. Well, we just talked about life changes every 6 months. Yeah, so it's just like you sit, behind the wall. No, it's just interesting because most people can't even relate to, they don't have experiences like this. So yeah, I'll tell you this. I'll leave it. Yeah. I was just talking to my brother, and I was telling him like I just, I bought the new iPhone 17 for myself and my daughter. Mm-hmm. And, he was like, "Damn." When I get out, man, just give me the iPhone 1. He's like, "I never even seen the iPhone before." Yeah. And I'm like, "Damn, for him to be younger than me in my age group, for him not to have never seen the iPhone, it's crazy." Yeah. That gave me a whole nother perspective of just how to look at things, and can't take life for granted at all. Gotta live every day to the fullest. So for sure. What's his name again? Tramiel. Justice for Tramiel. Justice for Tramiel. Yeah, right. I appreciate that. And then, what's more valuable? Connections, credibility. Well, a lot of people determine your
your worth of connection based off your credit. So,
I know they're kind of circular.
Yeah, I would say.
I know it's kind of even myself. It's kind of intertwined.
I mean, yeah, it does. I mean, I think a lot of people. Yeah, I mean, I think your credibility is based off of them and who you connected to. So, I'm gonna go Chanel.
Okay.
Double C.
Double C. All right. Negro. And then to wrap it up, I asked the same questions to everyone at the end. Okay. So the first one is in Psalms, it talks about a man without a vision perishes. So I always say, if you don't, people commit suicide, people do despondent things because they don't have a vision. So I always ask everyone, what's their 5-year vision?
My 5-year vision, I definitely want to have a couple of my concepts in the hospitality industry spread around at least the southeast region. I would love to see myself develop a new artist, to a higher multi-platinum situation or just a major record deal. And in 5 years, I would also love to see my daughter getting ready to graduate college and my son going into his middle school career.
Yeah, that's awesome. And then the last one, is there a quote or something that you live by or that you like?
Yeah.
Sorry about Coco.
Oh, sorry. Shout out to Coco.
Coco.
Big dog. Little dog's body.
Yeah.
Let's see. A quote. Yeah, be humble. For what a man says, you cannot penetrate your mind, for your mind is the strongest part of your body. Look over the little things he says to provoke you, for he is not on your level. You are the best and the strongest.
That's deep and good.
That's what she said.
All right. Thank you for watching Feliciano Friends. We'll be back next week.
I won't be here, but come back and check it out.
Thank you.